Thank you for coming. It's Monday. This story is called Things I Think About Doing But Probably Won't Do. So this cat, let's see, he lives, well, he used to live in the building next to me, and he used to sneak into my apartment and he would knock on my window. And when I was doing podcasts, he would sit on the air conditioner and meow. And then his name was Kot, because it said on his tag, it said K-O-T, which Trixie's not here, but Kot is, and she speaks Polish, which is why I said that. Kot is Polish for cat, and I think it's pronounced somewhere between coat and cot, and I say it like a Southerner, cot. But anyways, the two gentlemen that live above me adopted him and then talked to his people that lived in the other building, and they said, oh, you can have him, because he's always trying to move into everyone's apartment here. But so they got him a new tag that says, but they kept his name. They tried to change his name, but everyone already knew him as Kot, so they kept his name as Kot, but they put their phone number on there. But Kot just kind of goes wherever and does whatever he wants. So I was talking to one of his dads, and they said they get texts all the time from people, because I live by Barnsdale Park, and people are always like, we found your cat, like 2 and 3 times a day, because he's very friendly and he goes up there and hangs out with people. But I've been taking photos of him, and I'm thinking about doing this, but I'm not going to do it. Maybe I will, who knows? And I'm thinking about texting his dad's photos of Kot as I take them, but not say it's from me. And they don't have my phone number, so and then just like every day, always like texting them photos. And then when they text me back, just say meow, M-E-O-W, and then text them another photo, and they'll be like, no, who is this? And I'll just text back meow. And these are the things I think about to entertain myself. And then I thought maybe I could tell them, it's Kot. I got my own phone, Dad, and I'm just telling you that I'm having a nice day doing selfies. Anyways, that's funny. I hope whenever. I like to entertain myself with these things. Thank you for listening. And we'll start seated, but just a short one. Thank you, Vic. And just a couple in the seated position. You can cross the legs. I'm going to sit up really tall. I'm going to take a couple of breaths in and out through the nose. Pull those shoulders back and down a little bit. Pull the core in and up a little bit. Just breathing and breathing. He's the most social cat I've ever met in my whole entire life. We're going to reach the right arm all the way up, and we're going to bring it down the back. Left hand grabs the elbow. Head pushes against the arm. We're going to breathe here and sit up tall. Good, and let's switch left hand all the way up and then down the back, and we grab the elbow there. Good, let it out, shake the hands a little bit. This is something I do for myself. It's just kind of a stretching thing I've come up with because I look at my phone way too much. So we're going to do hands straight out, like stop. So the thumbs are pointing towards each other, and the hands are kind of open wide. So really push forward into the palms and open up, and then pull them in. And then when you push them back out, go the opposite. The thumbs pointing out, and then the fingers trying to open up and the palms opening up. And then again, all the way forward. And then again, we turn them the opposite direction. And then a couple more of these. I find it really helps open up the hands and the forearms when I've been looking at the phone for no good reason for too long. Just a couple more of these. Great. Let's stand. One standing, we're going to take the feet apart, We're gonna tighten the core and we're gonna swing the arms forward. Big circles on the outside, waking up the shoulders. And then the opposite direction, please. And across the front, switching which hand goes on top. Come all the way around and see if you can get your fingers in underneath the wing bones in that scapula area. And we're going to kind of pull that forward, pulling the core in, just kind of pulling and digging the fingers under the bones and pulling it a little bit forward. Great. Hands on the hips. We swing around a little bit. One direction at first. Good, and then the opposite direction, please. All right, standing on the left foot, we're going to lift the right leg and both hands are going to intertwine fingers holding the knee. But we're going to let the knee be free and just drop into the hands and then stand up tall and feel that as you pull the shoulders back and down in the shoulders. And you could flex the foot if you like, you don't have to, but just let the leg be heavy in the hand. All right, let's do the other side of that. So we intertwine the fingers and we'll let the opposite leg be heavy in the hand. You could flex the foot if you want, you don't have to, but just really let that leg drop into the hands and then resist back with the shoulders, pulling the core in and up to the crown of your head. All right. Feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. Thumbs out is kind of nicer on the shoulders, but it's up to you. We are going to breathe in, reach up and look up. We're going to breathe out and forward fold, fingers low, keep them down. Hands can be on the floor, the shins, keep the legs straight. Look up, pull the shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath, all the way back up, reaching out and up. We're coming down through the heart center, push into the earth. Circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, we flatten the back. Forward fold on the out-breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center, pushing into the earth, circling back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold, out breath. Up again to the sky. Down through the heart center. We push into the earth. We circle back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart. We push into the earth. We circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up. And from here, let's step back, top of push-up, belly and legs tight. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Maintain the clench of the legs and the core. You can lower all the way down to 2 inches off the earth. Roll forward, up dog, tight legs, third eye looking, and then down dog, pulling up and back. Feet are 2 fists apart. You can bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, just stepping back and forth in place if you like. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, back up to the ceiling, down through the heart center, push into the earth, circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We're stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, looking at knees or navel. If you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, just stay here, breathing, looking at the navel. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, to the ceiling again, all the way back up, down through the heart. We're going to push into the earth, we circle back up. On the in-breath, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, step back again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're going to stay right here. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Come on all the way up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Pull the core in and up to your fingers. Maybe look up and arch back a little bit. Great, arms right down at the sides. Let's do the Surya Namaskar B. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up. We step back again, top of push-up. Lower and drop. Up dog. And down dog. Warrior one on the right. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. Let's come up, arms up. Left back, outside edge of the foot pushes into the mat. Reach the left arm forward. And touch the sky again. And hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out. And same, outside edge of the right foot rooting into the mat. Right arm reaching forward. Breathing in the nose. All right, touch the ceiling again and then hands back down. Step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay right here breathing. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. All right, sit in chair again. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop. Up dog, tight legs, waist hovering, down dog. Right foot, warrior two, left foot turns out, back up. Hands in prayer to the ceiling, lengthening up, looking up if possible. All right, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left side, right foot turns out. Up again. Hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up, looking up. Breathing in the nose. Great. Hands down again. Step back. lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Good, we're gonna stay right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back. Let's do a couple more. We sit in chair again. Good, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one again, back up, hands in prayer, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Great, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left foot step in, right foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer again above the head, lengthening up. Maybe arching back. All right, hands down again, step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, breathing right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Last one we're going to do with warrior two. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, step in, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior two. Come up with the arms out over the feet. Light shoulders, tight core, breathing, looking at the right hand. Turn the right hand so the palm faces the ceiling. Left hand barely touches the back leg. Let's arch back. We'll look up along the elbow to the ceiling. We'll keep the knee over the ankle in the front. Great. Hands down again. Stepping back. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Left side warrior two. Back up. Drop the shoulders, hold the core, look at the left hand. Turn the left hand so the palm faces the ceiling. Right hand barely touches the back leg. Let's arch it back. All right, hands top of the mat again. Step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay right here. All right, step, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together. Let's sit in chair. We're going to stay there a little bit. All right, please stand feet apart about the distance of the hips or shoulders. We'll grab elbows and we're just going to hang down. Let the head be loose. Keep on breathing. Let the shoulders be loose. On an in-breath, touch the sky all the way up. On an out-breath, let's come down and take the peace fingers and grab the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows pull out and away from the ears. It's okay if the legs are bent. We're trying to make them straight. We're stretching. Good, back up, touch the ceiling again. And then back down. Hands under feet for the front, toes touching the crease in the wrist. You can pull up on the feet, reach the head down, top of the head down. All right, let's stand top of the mat with the feet back together and give me a couple breath here. So I think I'm going to sneeze. Thank you. All right, we sit in chair again. Good, up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side warrior two, left foot turns out, arms out over the feet again. I'll give it a moment here. And straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit for triangle, right hand down, left arm up, breathing here. Let's place both hands on the shin for a moment. I would shorten the stance a couple of inches, maybe 3, maybe a tiny bit more. Keep the left hand down, right arm up, twisting, legs straight, feet flat, breathing in the nose. All right, hands down again. Please step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and left side, please. Warrior two, back up. And straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit, left hand down, right arm up. Both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. And then right hand down, left arm up. If you want to do the twist, you could stay with the hands on the shin if you're not feeling like twisting. Lengthen the breath, lengthen your back to the crown of the head. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Let's do right side again, warrior two. Back up. We're going to do extended side angle by taking the center of the right forearm on the leg near the knee, left arm up and over. You're welcome to put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. We're going to stay here breathing, reaching that long straight line, hand to foot, same side. Back to warrior two. We're going to turn the right palm to face the sky. This time, left hand comes all the way around, grabbing the shirt, the pocket of the leg. Pull the core in. So whatever reason, the arm going back here makes the core jump forward. Pull it in, and then we're going to arch back. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side, please, warrior two. We're gonna hold for a moment. And forearm on the leg, extended side angle. We try to do whatever we did on the same side. So if the hand went down, the left hand now, you're welcome to do that. Back up, left palm faces the sky, right hand around the back, grabbing the shirt, the pocket of the leg. We arch it back, we keep the knee over the ankle. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. So we're coming into horse. You're going to step the right foot or whatever foot you need to step so that you can be, if you need to face the device. Toes are splayed, knees are opening. And today, grab the moon in your hands and hold it straight over your head. We're just going to breathe here. Very nice. Please stand. Let's turn the feet to run straight forward. And we're going to reach straight up and then straight down for our wide-legged forward fold series. Bring the hands down if they make it. Same as line as the feet. Head down and breathing. Legs straight. Let's come up. Let's reach to the ends of the fingers. And behind the back, we will intertwine those fingers. You can push the palms together. And then we're going to forward fold again, lifting the arms up off the back. Try to be light in the toes. Good. Back up. Touch the ceiling. Back down. We're grabbing shins, ankles, or if the legs are straight, big toes with the peace fingers, elbows pulling away from the ears. And stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And then to the other side, please. All right, let's stand. We can shake it out. We'll take a moment. We'll do a bunch of our balancing stuff. So We're going to stand on the left for warrior three, hands to the heart. We're going to lift that right foot up off the ground and we're going to stay right here. Now you can stay in warrior three, or you can put the left hand down with the right arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. If you like, switch the hands. The hip does come down. All right, stand, shake it out, let it go. And we're going to do standing on the right, warrior three, right forward here. Ardha Chandrasana if you care to. And switch the hands. And stand. I'm going to step the feet out again. So, whoo! All right. I love doing tree right here because it seems like it's a break. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to lift the right. You could hold it there. You could lock it there. You could bring the hands to the heart. You could also put it out in front if you prefer. And we're going to breathe just like this. All right, let that down, step it out. And let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left. However you did it on the previous side. We'll breathe here. All right, let that down, step it out. We're going back to standing on the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee. The right hand's going to grab the right knee, the left hand on the hip. You could stay right there. You can reach down and grab the big toe with the peace finger, straighten the leg. I'm just going to hold the knee. Stand up tall, no matter what you do on that. Let's open that leg out to the right as you look to the left. Back to center, leg out on its own. Show me the bottom of your foot. Great. Let that down, step it out. Let's do the other. Standing on the right, left knee comes up. You can stay here. You can extend the leg if you did that on the other side. And open that leg out to the left as you look to the right as best as you can. Back to center, leg out on its own. Great. Let that down. Let's squat. Heels under the hips mostly. It's okay if you have to come to the balls of the feet. Maybe over time they'll go flat. We're going to bring the hands in prayer together, pushing the knees open with the elbows, lengthening up the back. We're going to take several breaths here, and then we're going to do a sequence that's said to be really good for your lower back and really good if you spend too much time in a chair. So just a couple more breaths right here. We're going to keep the hands in prayer, and we're coming all the way up to the ceiling. Then we're going to arch back a little bit, and then all the way back down into our squat. Hands straight forward for this moment here. So you're reaching your hands in prayer right straight to me. And then back up all the way to the ceiling, arch it back, and then back down again. Hands in prayer straight forward. And then just one more, all the way back up. Arch it back again. And then let's come back down. And we're going to just come to hands and knees. We're going to do our twist here that we didn't do earlier by stepping the right foot top of the mat. And we're going to reach the arms all the way up like a big funnel. We're going to take several breaths here. Let's take the left elbow outside of the right leg. Hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest. We'll turn the fingers up to the face. You would stay here, or you could roll back on the ball of the left foot if you like, straighten the leg. Let's take many breaths right here. All right, let's just switch sides. We'll put the hands down and left foot forward, arms all the way up. And we twist again, right elbow outside, hands in prayer pulling towards the chest. We're going to stay here. If you roll back on the ball of the foot, we'll do the same thing. Whatever you did on the other side, please try to copy that. Copy that. All right, hands down. We're going to step all the way back to the top of push-up. We're making our way to pigeon. So nice and tight, top of push-up. We're going to lower down, up dog, down dog. Let's hold the right foot up. You can bend that leg, opening the hip. Throw that shin top of the mat, scoot the left leg back, lift your heart to the sky, and hands down, forearms down, head down, We're going to breathe here. All right, hands top of the mat again. Let's step that right leg back and shake it if you like. Top of push-up, please. We lower down. Up dog, down dog. Left leg is holding up. Bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip. And throw that shin top of the mat, right leg scooches back, lift the heart to the ceiling, and then down like we did on the other side. We breathe here. All right, one more time, hands down. We're stepping back again, top of push-up. We're lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And let's sit down. And we're going to straddle the legs out. We don't often do that on Mondays. We do it a lot on Wednesdays. But anyways, all the way up on the in-breath. And on the out-breath to the right, see if you can grab the toes. Back up. On the out-breath to the left. And then just over and over. Good, touch the ceiling and then arms down. We're going to do the shoelace pose. Take your time with it. Right heel goes under the left hip. The right knee is pointing straight forward. The left foot is coming all the way just to the outside of the right knee. You could stay directly here. You could take the right hand and grab the shoelace on the left foot here, pulling back. With the feet remaining rooted, you can put the fingertips on the ground and thrust slightly forward. It'll move the knees into or over top of each other if you want that. Right arm all the way up, down the back, you can grab the elbow. You can come around the back and grab the hands together. My collarbone no longer allows me to do that since I was 10 years old. Anyways, let's breathe here. And we're going to unwrap all of that. And we're going to do the other side. So left heel under the right hip, right foot just outside. You can stay right there. Grab the shoelace, pulling back. This side, I definitely have to put the fingers down, with the feet rooted, and thrust a little forward to get my knees anywhere near over top. But it works really well for that Left arm up, down the back if you like. However you did it on the other side. See if it'll kind of match. As you see, I'm not quite matching because it's harder for me, but attempt and we breathe. Good, unwind it. Let's put the legs out in front of us and then shake them around for a second here. And then we're gonna do our twist. We're gonna bend the right leg, the right foot flat, left arm grabs that leg, right hand behind and pull the shoulder back. So we look at the wall, you're welcome to put the elbow outside. We're gonna breathe here. When I do the elbow outside, I push the right hand on the mat, I push the elbow against the leg, and I lengthen up through my back to the top of the head. All right, let's do the other side of that. Right leg out, left foot in tight, right arm grabs the leg, hand behind you. And then we'll try to do whatever we did on the other side. That foot that's out in front, try to keep those toes pointed up and even maybe a little bit flexed back. Good, back to center, both legs bent. Do all 5 today. Arms under the legs, roll back under the tail. You can stay here, let go, lock the shoulders back, and straighten the legs, makes it harder. Hands in prayer, third eye the toes. Just keep looking at the feet, breathing in the nose with the shoulders locked back. It's 1 of 5. Go ahead, cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. And then back up, number 2. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Back up. Number 3. I almost said number 4. It's number 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4, here it is. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, back up. Great, hug the knees in, roll back. You can squeeze the shins down, bringing the nose up. And then we're going to do bridge. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. Longest finger almost touches the heel. We'll lift the hips. As you lift the hips, tuck one shoulder, then the other, intertwine the fingers, push the arm down. We're going to stay here breathing. If you choose to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is up to you, make it more of an arm straightener, a quad opener, and a heart lifter, and don't worry about back bending. Great, all the way down, hug the knees in again, and we're gonna go upside down for those of you that want to. And we are starting with plow, kicking the feet up and over the head. Hands could be on the back or fingers interlaced with the arms down, legs straight, toes falling towards the earth. Heavy shoulders. If your hands are not on the back, place them there now, and we're going to lift the feet straight up to the ceiling. And we're going to stay here for a little bit. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Try to get comfortable. Of course, with everything, if it gets too uncomfortable, get out. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, roll onto your back, holding the feet so the soles face the ceiling with the knees in the armpits. You can stay still or rock around a little bit if you like. Good, hug the knees in again. Really pull the shins down and bring your nose up to the knees. Then we're gonna lay down flat. Once laying down flat, we're just gonna lift the right leg up and grab with both hands up towards the heel. Do your best to hold the left leg down, and we breathe here. Good, let that down, and let's do the other side. Let that down. Knees up into the chest, arms out like a T, head down, shoulders down. Let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, you can put the right hand on top of the knees. We're going to stay here and breathe. Long time. Just relaxing into the gravity of the earth. And let's come all the way up and then over to the other side. Good, back to center, hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. You're welcome to take final rest, but otherwise I'm going to set us up for a 5-minute seated meditation. I'm going to sit on this rolled up mat just under the hips. I'm going to cross the legs in a simple way for me. We're going to intertwine the fingers, with the thumbs touching, or one hand on top with the thumbs touching. Allow the hands to come down into your lap. Shoulders are a little bit actively back. The stomach is still pulling in a little bit so that just so our torso, there's room for the internal organs. We're going to become aware of the breath. just experiencing, or if you want to call it a watching of the breath, like a cat watching a mouse. And we're going to be here for about 5 minutes. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center, rub them together. And then arms all the way up like a big funnel, receiving all the gifts of the universe. We're going to breathe in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to take more in through the mouth and even more. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, tighten the floor, hold everything. And then give it all back. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. I appreciate all the donations. And all right, let me stop this recording here. Thank you, Gretchen. I'm glad you made it.